Alright, so I put the general description for this hack and kind of where it comes from in the panel kind of below the stream. So that's all there. I'm not gonna repeat it. I'm just gonna say again that I don't really know too much about what I'm getting into here. I've seen some of the images and I know that there's like a skill system, kind of a mix between Awakening and Fates, and it probably has a little bit of Fire Emblem 4 in it too. But yeah, the Demon King killed my family and took over my country. I hear this is about the extent of what the story is. But it was made. The hack was made in the entire hack, start to finish, was made in less than a week, which is really, really impressive for any kind of hacking project, especially one of that's 31 full chapters. So we'll see what we get here. We've got a slightly altered Erica, the main character Void. Null much. Wonder if that's a throwback to Sacred Stone's Null. But just to point out a few of the things, I've seen these in another hack, but the different colors on the different various stats actually indicate their growth rates. So having the orange in hello, this is Void's Blitzarre Adventure. It's a hack. There's a description in the below the video stream. But as I was saying, the red-orange kind of shows a moderately low growth. Green is a higher growth. And you can actually hit select, I think. Here we are. And you actually see the growths themselves with this hack. So shouldn't expect Void to get any luck, which I guess... Oh, it doesn't start with any either. And she gets Aether right off the bat, though. That's kind of nice. And Shove. And Bond. It's a Bride skill from Awakening. I wonder if... I'm not sure if they just moved Move and Con down here just for space, or if Move or Con might actually grow. Interestingly, she is a lance wielder, even though she still has all of Erica's sprites and stuff. Not sure what this is going to do, but I start with it. We have Tim here, the fighter, with a very Dorcas-like stat spread, plus a little bit of res. Pretty fair growths, good defense, solid all around, so I can't really complain too much. And let's see, we've got Even Rhythm, that's a Awakening skill, or no, well, might be in both, Awakening and Fates. Either the Tagel and Manakete, and then Fiery Blood, which is a Fates fighter skill. He starts with a pretty standard kit. His friends call him Tamantha. Cute. And then his partner Tam, Tim and Tam. He's got a steel axe and a hatchet. Hatchet's going to be a little bit easier to work with than the hand axe, but won't hit as hard. I see a lot of red here, so he's got better base stats, but yeah, he's got lower growths overall. And in foil to his partner, he's got odd rhythm, but also has fiery blood. We've got Jerome, who's just a generic soldier. Yeah, I like playable soldiers. Lots of green here. Really, really good growths. Really, really bad bases. There we are. So an odd number turns should be turn 1, turn 3, turn 5, whereas even numbers turn 2, turn 4, turn 6, and so on. He's got Gale Force, Reposition, and Camaraderie. We'll see if I ever get to use them. I was thinking about doing this Iron Man, so no resetting if I lose anything, lose anyone, just to keep everything rolling. But yeah, this is like the growth character to the extreme, but at least get him from chapter 1. If I can do anything with these stats, we'll see. And then our starting paladin. Ephraim with a different name. I don't know, he's Leroy Jenkins and Ephraim both they'd pick fights they don't they think they can't win. Don't pick fights they can't win. We'll find out. Typical starting paladins growths, but good strength and speed, good skill as well though. So definitely seems workable. We'll see about that defense. He's got 31 HP, so that's a decent soak at the very least. Provoke, Kanto, Discipline, and Elbow Room. So yeah. Looks like Fiery Blood may be a class skill, because that fighter had it. The soldier has Reposition and Camaraderie as well. So I started this file on hard mode, so we will see how hard it gets. I don't know if the hack was balanced with hard mode in mind, so I may end up regretting that. But we'll see. You have 3, 13, 14. Oh yeah, I should play around with those skills as well at some point, just to see how the reposition and shoves translated to the GBA games. That's a nice palette. I like the purple. They even changed the music too. But no, this map is a little wider than I was expecting. Going to be a little tricky for me to keep straight in my head that the Erica replacement Void actually uses a lance instead of a sword. Okay, it's a little wider, but it doesn't, not actually filled with anything different. Alright. That animation seemed a little off, like he recovered from the throw a little too soon. So not Ephraim is actually my only sword user currently. Let's see, we got danger area in this hack. It's pretty much a standard for most hacks these days. You're actually not fast enough to double. With those respectable strength and speed growths, Leroy here shouldn't really be too much of a waste of experience early on. Alright, we'll see. Bunch of axe wielders walking around this map and only one sword user. Oh yeah, camaraderie. Good to know. Tim and Tam just kind of wrecking the lance enemies. If I unequip Leroy, he might be able to meat shield for Jerome or Void. Just trying to see if I can get a way to put a little bit more experience on both of them. I wonder if I even keep him, considering he doesn't even have a portrait. Two speed, one speed. Jerome's not going to be doubling anyone, but I just want to make sure he's not going to get doubled. Which he probably would by the fighter here. Alright. Oh, that's a nice addition. Having stationary enemies just don't have a movement range, so they stay stationary. Do romhacks usually steal characters? In what sense? Like, are you talking just the mugs, or the name, or like just a straight rip of a full character? Oh, okay. Like character disappears. I'm not sure. I don't usually see that, but like for anyone who's played Sacred Stones, there's a character that leaves you a short way in, so they might need a placeholder for that character, because this is based off this was patched from Sacred Stones. Alright, let's see what that gets me. Well, I guess he does have 0 defense, so he might be a weirdly. I guess he also does have provoke. I forgot about that. I'm not sure how to think about that. He has no defense and provoke. Anyway, it seems we've cleared the map of all the moving enemies, so I guess we can just... Should use... Oh, he's standing on a forest too. I was thinking using that forest to give Jerome more experience, which I still can do, I suppose. Let's try shoving. Well, if he hits twice, I'm dead, so I'm just gonna park him there. Let's start with the counter attack. Oh, bond. Okay. So Void is my healer. Gotta remember that. Though she doesn't heal herself unless Aether activates, which is a lovely 3.5%. Guess it's not 0 though. Alright, camaraderie. Alright, Jerome's first level up. Not bad. Certainly can't complain. Let's give it, yeah, there we go. Oh, why does, oh, Gale Force, right. So I should probably, let's see, 9, is this a, okay, yeah, it is a rapier. I should keep her. Should I keep her HP up for the boss? Yeah, I'll let Jerome focus on the other soldier for now. Actually, that's good enough. I'll finish him off with Void. Yeah, needs skill. I can reposition her out of the way of the boss's javelin with Jerome. I'm impressed at how smooth they made that. It's not a big thing, but nice to see. Okay, I do still have rescue, so if... What? Wait. Alright, I may need to look at some descriptions again because I just took a brave weapon, or not a brave, a devil weapon effect. Alright. Lovely. Or maybe it was a... Check your skills. Yeah, you got counter. That was what happened. That's better than the devil effect, but devil effect is there's a percentage chance based on your luck that an attack will um, deal all of its damage to the user instead of the target. It was pretty lousy in the GBA games. You'll see some compilations of videos where the players will claim that it was in all the GBA games, or at least Blazing Blade. It might not have been in Mining Blade or Sacred Stones. Now that I think about it. Oh, that's neat. Okay, so yeah, it was probably just in Blazing Blade. But yeah, it was kind of lousy. It had really high attack, kind of a shoddy hit rate, and was very heavy. But like the main appeal was a combination of it having almost a legendary weapon level of attack, and it also gave a lot of weapon experience. So it was the quickest way to level up an axe experience because it was also an E rank axe. So, excuse me. So the risk takers like to use it to train up the axe experience on like paladins and heroes. Okay. Actually, I want to say I do remember hearing about it being in Sacred Stone, the Devil Axe, I mean, being in Sacred Stones, because I've seen video compilations of uh, the title of the video is usually someone versus wall, and they're using a Devil Axe to try to break down the wall in the Lagda ruins, and the devil effect activates and it kills the character instead. Well, been playing a lot of Heroes lately, a combination of Heroes and Echoes, and Heroes kind of has me spoiled for hit rates in the sense that you don't have to worry about them in Heroes. And I've always had kind of a mixed feeling about that. I like that it kind of adds a little more strategic reliability to things, but at the same time, the whole hit rate thing has just kind of been so integral to every other game in the series. It feels a little weird without it. Okay. Almost back to where we were before counter-ruined everything, as it often does. Yeah, I never used devil weapons myself. They were always just an easy 400 gold if I really needed it. I don't know if I want to wait for Jerome to get back up to full HP. I can do that instead. So, I'm gonna have to throw full HP units. You were not the growth one. So let's see, is there just always reflects, huh? Okay. That's as good or slightly better than his first level up last time. He still dies to that though. 82. Probably shouldn't spend the vulnerary on him. I'm getting decent experience just from attacking. So, let's see the hatchet. Yeah. Man, I hope that not all of the knights in the game have reflect. That would definitely be suffering. Oh, right. So there is that. Reflect doesn't activate on the enemy phase. So it's only when I initiate on an enemy that has reflect. Why does it? Oh, it's like, why did his damage suddenly go up? And remembered fiery blood. This should be good. There we go. Alright, end of chapter 1, the prologue. Chapter 1's already a secret chapter. You need to get to the other side of the village, but you can't cross if you aren't rescuing the kid. Alright, that's interesting. Let's see. Nice big map already. Okay, so that's my destination. Now whoever goes there has to have the kid rescued. This is the mug for the boss that's supposed to be here in the original Sacred Stones. Alright, throwing me a little bone there. Well, I don't think I'm getting that. Not that I even have a way to open a chest yet. Oh, there's Anna. Those are some stacked starting stats. Interesting. Alright, let's go talk to Anna. I'll send Tim and Tam to deal with those guys. You don't move, thankfully, because I don't want to deal with you if I can avoid it. Oh boy, there are dragon veins too? Or maybe that's just a homage. Homage. Alright, archers. Still more axe users, and I need to get Anna to have another sword user. I'm a seeker unit. Oh, okay. Oh, okay, so the chest must be a member's card. Alright. Four defense, 6 defense, 10, 11, 21. Three, 11, 9. Alright, so give you the hatchet. Not that that would make too big a difference at this point. A little bit more of a reliable hit rate is all. I'm not going to double either way. Poor sap. Alright, let's see what Tim's first level up looks like. Just speed. Well, it is one of the most important stats in Fire Emblem, so I guess I will take it. Better than just luck or just HP. Can I do this safely? Not sure. Okay, fiery blood again. I was wondering why one took more damage than the other. Alright. Normally I can rely on my Jagan for these kinds of tricky situations, but my Jagan has 0 defense. So this is actually still rather risky in and of itself. Alright, so I'd just be dealing with the javelin as long as I can kill all 3 of these. 2 defense. Still has 11 might. Or weight. Sorry. So only 5. So you're not doubling Jerome. 12. Okay, so you can survive that. Assuming he hits. No surprises over here, right? No Gaiden or Echo's bows with 5 range. I hope this hits. The 88 is actually a pretty solid hit rate for a steel axe. Of course I say that. Shouldn't have said anything. Now I really hope that Jerome hits that archer. So, yeah. I would say that I'm not dead don't have a dead unit this turn, but I still have low percentage crits because a lot of my characters have really low luck. Yep. Tam here's rocking 7 luck is the highest on my team. Those low percentage crits are going to haunt Void the entire playthrough because she has exactly 0% growth in luck. What's this? What's dummy? That's very helpful. Is she gonna move to engage him? I might have to defend her actually. It might be a placeholder. It might just be. It might be a trap. It might actually be the mine item, which is what the sprite is modeled after. I guess for now I will sit safely there. Oh, okay, so she can pretty much occupy this guy for as long as needed. I'm just gonna leave you two alone. These enemies are just perfectly spaced out so that if I want to attack any of them in any of the front wave in melee range, I'm going to have to deal with an attack from the wave behind it. That's about as good an option as any. Jerome's also kind of a trap character. His growth alone are just tempting to try to put investment into, but whether or not it's actually worth giving him the experience over the characters that actually have bases. I know Echoes gave me more of an appreciation recently for units that have really good bases, even if their growths are less than stellar. What are we looking at here? 13 or 11? Then again, he does have Kanto, so I can scuttle away afterwards if this misses, as long as the counterattack doesn't crit. Or not. After certain actions. Okay, so it's not the Fire Emblem 4 Tellius Kanto, it's pretty standard GBA Kanto. Either way, I'm going to want to give him his sword to at least get some weapon triangle advantage. Not that it helped. Well, it did save me 2 points of damage, so better than nothing. That's a nice, favorable matchup. These two archers, though. Okay, I've got 2 elixirs and 1 vulnerary. And bonds. I'll go over here and take advantage of bonds. Tam kind of looks like a mix between Garcia and Barter. You're not fast enough to double. 7, 5. She's got 7 constitution. That's pretty nice. Oh, okay. I remember reading one note in tooltips for the game saying if you're in have movement arrows, you can click on enemies, and it's the 3DS era's interface where you can move the arrow onto an enemy to target them. Oh, retreating to the fortress. I forgot that GBA enemies did sometimes do that. It was a nice touch, good different, good difference from always just kind of throwing themselves onto your characters. What else is over here? Just the forts. And you. You're just kind of chilling out here. Vulnerary makes me want to go and get you though. A lot of open space out here. Hope there aren't like ambush spawns or something. That works. Been neglecting Void a little too much. Yeah. Maybe she's mad at me. Should just take that chest key and give it to Leroy. He can Kanto his way in and Kanto his way out. I do want to chase that archer down before he gets to the fortress, though. The fighter keeps trying, though. That's... Oh, right, I should have grabbed that chest key first. You can have an elixir. The rest of the team can just kind of sit over here and lick their wounds for a little bit. Actually, am I gonna need Void to talk to Anna with the member card? I may want to start moving her back in that case. Can use the forts to heal. In classic GBA fashion, rescue the Lord, ferry him around with a mounted unit. Her in this case. Another quality of life thing that they adapted from the 3DS games for this one is you can hold L in order to toggle between map animations and the zoomed in classic combat animations. So I can kind of use that to speed up the fighter's futile battle. And go harass that fighter with the vulnerary as well, because I want that. Realizing that this map is probably bigger than it needs to be. Let's see, 33. I'm hoping Kanto works here, but assuming that is kind of dangerous, especially when it could mean losing my Jagan. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to give the key back to Void, have Void open the chest, and then rescue her with Leroy. Because I should be able to Kanto move after rescuing. Oh, you don't move at all. Okay. Yeah. Nothing guarding up there. This map feels kind of like a homage to, is it chapter 4, I think, of Genealogy, the Holy War. There's a mountain range kind of bisecting the map. There's not nearly as much to the north as there was in that game, but I don't know, that's just kind of the feel that I'm getting from it. There's the members card. Let's get out of here. Now I can't help but wonder if there's actually a secret shop right around here too. Considering I did just get the members card. It'd be nice if these two have a support too. I can see them including supports, but maybe not writing the actual dialogue for it. That'd still be nice to have. Realizing I'm hoping that he doesn't actually use the vulnerary. Now this, oh, got close enough. Thank you. Meanwhile, continue marching on that village. Good. This is good. I'll take the defense. Skills, we're still at a stage where skills Every point of skill is pretty valuable. Okay, so I just... Does she gain it? No. Never mind, no secret shop. The secret is Anna. I'm really tempted to get the one. I think I will. Just gonna grab one and see what it does. And yeah, torch. If it's there, it means it might be useful soon. I don't have any inventory space, though. I do have a supply already. Okay. I guess I can grab a heal staff. Just in case. I'm actually going to grab a few more vulneraries because I only have a few. That seems good. I can use this right away. I don't know. I'll wait off on it for now. Oh. Okay. Well. Alright, I guess so. Alright, so I need to get Void all the way up there. Hop a ride. I mean, I suppose I was an accomplice at worst. I just brought the kid there. He's the one who did it. It was all him. Yeah, I wouldn't trust that face either. That village didn't get any characterization. I don't feel bad about it disappearing. Maybe it was a village of bandits for all we know. It's 26 turns. Low turn count, people cry. Moving on. The bone hole, hole. This looks lovely. I suddenly got a priest. Sexy priest. Correction. This girl with a familiar face. Love of money is quite strong. As expected. Lucky 7, right? Yeah. Duelist blow's nice. Rally Spectrum, that's fantastic buff. And Miracle. Ooh, that's a much more useful Miracle than a RNG luck chance. Though, Bede, Bede, Bidi. I'm not sure how to pronounce his name. Whoever he is, he's currently winning the luck race in my party. 19 skill though. I wonder what he's gonna use that for. Alright, let's look at the rest of this map. Got a village over here to visit, village over down here to visit. It's like half the size of the last map, but with just as many enemies. If you guys go for this village, I'm not sure I can actually stop you. You can be there in 2 turns. And even my paladin, Betty, alright, Betty he is. Even my paladin's not going to be able to reach you in 2 turns. Why? You don't? Okay. These are some Fate skills. Malefic Aura. Axe Fair was both, but Awakening and Fates. Functions subtly different in each of those 2, but this looks like there's something here, though I don't. Not that I have a secret card, members card to check. Alright, so you don't move. You are purely here to ruin my day. Kanto and Relief. You just have Camaraderie. Certain Blow. Okay, good. Not all knights have counter. Gotta remember that this is a Fire Emblem with skills, so I have to make sure I check everyone's skills. Because they are definitely what's going to mess me up the most. You don't have a sword. Damage. You hurt. Quite a bit. Steel lances already, or steel axes already, steel weapons. Silver weapons already, take that back. Hatchet, iron axe, thunder, javelin. Another horse slayer, just to make sure my paladin doesn't survive this chapter. Alright. Anna, you're up. Let's see. Tim can take 1 hit. So I can leave him there. Send Tam down to harass you. 19 attack. That's pretty brutal. 5. But I can bait you out early. And I do have a healer now. Alright, looks like I'm not moving too far on turn 1, but with enemies this close to the start, it's kind of risky to try to break out early. welcome. Can feed you to Void. At least she's got a really nice hit rate. Alright, so both of these are melee attackers, so let's not give them the forest to work with. I should check the options menu, see if I can turn off just the support animations. Doesn't look like it. Oh, I guess back to what I usually do. Nice. Doesn't look like anything else would be able to attack her there. Good. Strength, speed, both important things. Her defense, oh, it's 30% in defense is not great, but not unsalvageable either. Ah, 1 damage. Yeah, we're kind of quickly getting out of the range where Jerome's going to be able to even do much damage, do any damage. So I think he's pretty much a lost cause already. So can I bait you at the same time? I can. Well, more luck is... When your luck is that low, luck is actually a good thing to get points in. Bring Tam down here to deal with the Dragon Knight. No, he's not sure how much of a meat shield he's going to be with 17 HP and 1 defense. He'll take a hit and promptly perish. I suppose it's better than nothing. Actually, I should send Anna south because she's my primary sword. And the axes are all down south. see if I go in. If this is still obeying the same rules that GBA games usually play by, he should throw his javelin at me next turn as well. Because the AI in GBA games prioritizes the opportunity to attack without retaliation first and foremost. And then, well, first and foremost, if there's a enemy, or if there's a player unit that can die too, that will, if the enemy's attack can kill a player character, that's the #1 priority. After that, it's being able to attack without retaliation, and then it's the most proportional damage to enemy or player HP. What is your 5 strength? Okay. It's like this doesn't have a strength magic split, but strength is still listed as strength for my healer, so I was wondering if maybe they did the Thracia thing and made a resistance, or kind of backwards Thracia, I should say. Thracia didn't have a resistance stat, but it did have a magic stat for even melee physical units. So the magic stat for everyone also acted as resistance. This is where you get kind of weird units, such as Ronin, I believe his name was, an archer with really high magic growth. So if he switches to his steel sword, he can double Jerome, but if he's just got the javelin, he can't. You do, oh, it's a spear. He's like, I remember him having the horse slayer, and then I couldn't remember what his other weapon was. Yeah, definitely sticking with the hand axe on Tam here. I was hoping to get Anna in a little bit closer, but I don't think I can actually do that safely. This is probably about the best I can do there. Oh. Or he can just run away. Yeah, this is pretty favorable, considering I think the spear has... Spear should have native crit rate, and I don't want any of that. Is there an armory around here that I didn't see? Yeah, well, there's a vendor. When did you show up? Cunning. Steal items, pick locks, see in the darkness. Despoil. Yeah, that's a good... If they didn't put it on Bragan, since Bragan was the equivalent of the barbarian from Awakening, then putting it on a thief is actually a good call. I like that the cunning icon kind of looks like a Grim Reaper, but it could also look like a really low-res Mona Lisa. Anyway, killing this pirate. Yeah, alright. I may have to make Leroy chase after that soul, that thief, which means he's gonna have to contend with the Horse Slayer. Which, so 7, 21, 27. Which he could face tank, even with 0 defense. Oh right, he's got rally skill. I gotta remember that he's got that. I don't know what. Occupy this fort. Make sure I don't get flanked. Yeah, he's... I'm not making that in time. I suppose capturing the fascination of art aficionados for several hundred years is certainly a cunning attribute of the Mona Lisa. I don't want to take on you by yourself. That was, what, 10? No. And given my literal luck stat, at the very least I might be able to make you miss. Solid. Hey thief, I've got a vulnerary. Can you come steal it? Never mind, you don't have enough speed. Crap. It was a desperate plan to begin with. Welp. Uh-oh. Tim might be in for it. I'm not sure if I don't know if he has a vulnerary on him. He might not. He does. Yeah. At this point, just take out the Horse Slayer now, because the thief isn't going to make it to any other village anytime soon. Not before I can outpace him, at least. That's pretty favorable, if I do say so. Yeah, Flux and Nosferatu. I'll probably switch to Nosferatu as soon as takes damage. Or as soon as anything gets in his range, even. Yeah, I'm pretty okay with giving Anna that kill. Well, I'm supposed to say something there and decided against it. Say I had a bone to pick with him. Except everyone's made that joke. Let's see if Tim survives this turn. I did want to see what was in here. Though I don't want to commit to actually getting anything yet. Wow. What is this doing here? Rescue's nice. It is B. I regret not sending anyone to support you. Phew. Okay. 13 to 0. You do have growth in those stats, just 45. Well, risk losing the village or risk losing Leroy? Whatever's in that village is probably worth less than Leroy. Probably. Hope I'm not missing out on any characters. I very well might be. Not that this couldn't end disastrously already, like that. Maybe I'll... If that thief comes down and decides to mess with Leroy, he might... No, doesn't do enough damage. Even with my 0 defense, I can still tank a hit from this thief. I think I actually... There... In past Fire Emblems, there has sometimes been cases where unvisited villages has there? The unvisited villages, if they have like a character there, you can clear the chapter without the village being destroyed, even though you don't visit the village, they might still join. At the moment then it's just, I can end the chapter now. I'll miss out on the village, but it won't get destroyed. But I'll also miss out on any opportunity to shop the vendor. To which end I probably should have just taken Leroy and shopped, got what I wanted, and then just ended the chapter, but hindsight is 2020. So, moving on. Yeah, I didn't think that would be thorough enough in their programming to cover that prospect. That village looks nice, those horses don't. And one of those horses is looking fancy. Oh, so this is his other half. You're not Jenkins. There's a devil axe. Wow, this map is small enough that it doesn't scroll at all. Interesting. Alright, Iron Lance, Iron. Basically need to rush to that village. Easy. Oh, Jenkins is his last name. Maybe Bosba is his last name, and it's Jenkins Bosba. Ah, 1 point. Oh, let's get to level for Tim too. That works. Nice. Can't ask for too much better than that. Tim might be approaching Tam's bases. He's gotten some good level ups. Man, her avoid is so high. Oh, right, it's a super high speed good luck, but also it's these two. I keep forgetting. It might take me a while to remember that the skills are a thing in this. So I will definitely take these chances. Yep. I don't remember. Did we actually take a look at their growths? 40 strength is good for a Myrmidon. Average is 30. So that's nice. 50-50 for speed and skill. It's good. Maybe a little on the slower side for a Myrmidon, but her base is so incredibly high that she's gonna cap it no matter what anyway. If I get a promotional item, I may want to actually promote her early just because to let that speed continue growing. No, we'll have to see. It depends on where that strength is up at that point. Poison sword. Well, whatever. He can't get to the village unless he has pass, which I should check. It doesn't look like he does. Yeah, it's just cunning and despoil with 11 speed, meaning he could potentially steal elixirs off her. We don't want that. I'll even go this far. Experience for Jerome. Void leads her band of heroes, and Jerome is just the guy that's tagging along. Yep. But 70 for 3. Could rally him. Well, that's much more favorable. Fulfilling that rally spectrum is going to be carrying some of my power plays. +2 everything is just so good. Alright. You do move. It's a interesting looking shape. Interesting. The thief doesn't move at all here when he can't get to the village. Priority set purely on destroying villages. No time for anything else. Strength, skill, speed's good. Hey, it is. What's all this racket? I can't compile my project. I've still got some research on this Fair Tales graphic compression format. Plus I still need Boo's script. Who are you? You're fighting against the Demon King? Maybe I'll run into my man on the way. Name's Jay, by the way. Fear might continue. Well, someone's gonna get nothing but speed and luck for the rest of the game. Is this Adept? Yeah. Solid for that. The give him some nice heavy bows and kind of compensate for the low strength. He's got pretty respectable bases. I've seen worse. He is level 5 already, so not super, but manageable. Old veteran of the Renegade translation era. Got the tools down. I'm assuming this is a hacker self-insert, which happens. Alright, I can have get my items back. I should just stuff those in the supply so they're not at risk for being pilfered. Identity issues. Let's see. Best met with a lance, but my only lance isn't really equipped to tackle him. Oh. Compared to all my other characters, those are some rather threatening stats. Elbow room too. Gotta make sure I factor that in, because I don't want to give him the forests just to reduce that. This is Swordbreaker? This is Swordbreaker. Alright. And again, I may not have much of a choice here. Ten speed. Turn is it 4? It's a Tim. Should probably bring Void around first before I go and lure him. She's got the effective weapon. At least I'll get the Horse Slayer off of him. Turn 6. Yeah, good. Alright. Going in, hoping for the best. Play fair. There is no fair in war. You use whatever advantage you can garner. This isn't some duel. That's about what I expected. Alright, I need to turn on his animations, see what kind of palette he has. give her at least some luck and push a hit rate up into the 90s. I wonder if Aether has a different animation or some kind of tell to it. I'm not sure I'd be able to notice when her HP is already full. Idiotic Jenkins, I, Leroy, am the only person able to charge in without care. Your weapon is now mine. You should be more careful. Horse slayers, night killers, riders' banes, beast killers, halberds, poleaxes, and more. Cause a lot of trouble for you. No matter, onwards we go. Oh, it does have a animation. Nice. Monkey business. This is a text placeholder. It's worth 3,000 gold. Monster. Seal skill. Great. Spur speed. Debuff. Oh, seal res and seal skill. That's kind of nasty. He's already sitting on a throne, a gate. At least it doesn't have 30 avoid. Yeah, I kind of wish they had made them like they are in Heroes, where it's just for one turn. Is this by the... It is 6 too. 6 is a huge debuff to sustain for so long. Welp. It is a female mage. A lot of enemies with reposition. Be curious to see if they could get the AI to actually use it. Secretly. Nope, they don't actually move at all. It's like the opposite of unlimited move. Limited move. Alright. Iron Lance, Iron Lance. Oh, that's... over 20 luck. Do all of them? They all have over 20 luck. This is like the opposite of how it usually is. Alright. Don't get doubled with the hand axe. Though hand axe only has 3 uses left. We'll need an armory soon. Is there one? There is one here. Good. Another village to maybe not save. Well, I'm gonna try at least. These Cavaliers are obnoxiously well placed. I think it is a mine. I'll save it. I don't really need it yet. Iron blade. Excuse me. Hits hard, but it weighs them down quite a bit. Brings them down to 5 attack speed each. Should be not doubleable. Not at least with the weapons that I currently have. Just gonna straight up swap these. Alright, let's see how that goes. Once those Cavaliers are gone, I'm gonna need to book it to that village. Ow! That hurt more than I expected it to. This is probably the part where I started regretting playing on hard mode. Yep. At least it was just turn 1. Alright, so she can't tank the first turn. $17. Yeah, she's still sitting at 3 defense, okay. And their luck is so high. This is one of those cases where you actually start feeling the effects of luck. Luck affects avoid and hit rate, as well as critical defense. So the luck is kind of filtering through and increasing their hit rates, even in what should have been a slightly disadvantaged situation. Alright. Take 1 hit. Alright, let's see how that goes. Yep, gross. 32 hit. lovely. Should have mathed that. Let's see what you look like. You look about what I expected. 15, 12, 5, alright. I think I'm actually slightly more upset over losing the iron axe and hatchet with Tim than his actual departure. Missing 90%. More than 90, because it should be still be a two random number system. What's over here? 2 Cavaliers. Iron Lance, Iron Lance. You're still only level 3, though I can... The other reason I think you're a trap is by the time Jerome's growths actually kick in, everyone else could also be just as good still. Maybe if I were playing on normal mode, I'd be more inclined to try to put resources into Jerome. Ow. I'm gonna need to get him an elixir. Make sure the accumulation of these two can't straight out kill him either. Which they might, but you can't reach the village this turn. So I should be able to do this. Get the Cavalier, and then on the next turn, rescue the village. maybe. This might be tricky still, because I have no defense. Oh, I basically have to hope this hits. I can, however... The better question is it better to rally or better to heal? If I had a smite instead of a shove, I could push J into range as well, but I don't. Wow. You have 49 void. It's the sand, 11 speed, and 22 luck. I can't go at with anything other than a steel sword, because it won't have enough power to kill. These just have lower hit rates. So he will get doubled. 18 won't kill, but the double attack will. So I really need to make sure he dies. Actually, if I attack him there, he won't be able to reach that spot. I'm gonna go with the rally. Just I think overall the increased security on the first hit is worth more than just giving back HP. Alright. One more Cavalier to deal with, and then it's just stationary targets. What turn is it? Turn 5. So I'm still getting lucky 7s. 7. Unless I misread that. What is it? Until the 7th turn. 6 defense, 18. Yay, character. Not Arch. His divine lightning will pierce your face. This is a reference to another hacker called Arch, as it suggests. And let's see. Trying not to mix him up with Blazer. Was Arch the one who did the last promise? Or is he just the... he might not have actually done any major hacks by himself, but I know he's contributed a ton to the Fire Emblem hacking community. If I'm remembering correctly, he actually basically wrote the first textbook on the discipline. I'm not sure if he was actually involved in this project or not, or seal speed is nice. It's got pretty respectable stats actually. He's already one of the tankiest characters on my army. Yeah, pretty standard spread. Rally is going to be so good. Let's see what's in here. Hellfire. Heal. I'll grab a mend. I did get some that placeholder text box did earn me some extra funds, so I can grab some of these vulneraries. But this armory is what interests me the most. I'm gonna need to get something to replace this Shamshir with too. Rip thighs. I don't know. Anna, the female Myrmidon sprite's got pretty nice thighs too, as much as can be told from the Game Boy graphics. I wish this did much more damage, because she's got the best hit and avoid here. One hit kill, I'll take it. Good. I expect him to get lots of speed, but getting that strength along with it's a boon. Much needed supplies. Yes, need that. Gonna get one for Leroy as well. Get one of these for Void, and another one for Leroy. Need this for Tam. This for Jay. Ooh, just what I needed for Anna. For Void. And for Tam. This is a stocked inventory. That's the bare minimum. I hold on to my rest of my funds since that did do a number on them. Wonder what this house has to say. I'm so used to ignoring houses now that I've played through all the main games enough times that I've read what everyone has to say. I'm gotta remember it being a basically new, entirely new game. It might have something to say. Not that there's been much of a story. I can do shenanigans to get out of this once it's done. Movement shenanigans. -1 res. Just floors at 0. Skill I'll feel, but boom. And safe. Now I just kind of have to figure out what to do from here, because you know, you're gonna recover on the healing before. Yeah, Lucky 7's expired, so now I'm looking at eating lots of damage there. I just have no defense against criticals. And this guy's got 19 crit. Wow, what is your... This is... Oh, it's 15 weight, so he's got 0 speed. That'd be nice if I had a more than a shaky hit rate. Okay, I can reposition you. Can I shove you? I can shove. Honestly, as much as I'd love to feed this boss the experience to someone who needs it, it's just way too dangerous. It's like even this is, I don't know what I can, there's no safe way to approach this boss. Even you're gonna have to deal with 10 crit rate. Well, Leroy Jenkins. Nope. Blown up. Oh, you can't even use the killing edge yet. D, yeah. Great. Alright. Even your seal skill isn't going to be helpful here. 23. Yeah, that's going to hurt too. Oh, I'm not sure I'm going to be able to beat this guy. Not without cheating myself. I get RNG abuse a hit, or RNG abuse to maximize my chance of critting. by the time the seal skills wear off, he's going to be back at full health. So I can somewhat mitigate that with a rally. I may try throwing some characters at this boss a little bit, and then depending on whether I get through or not, so we'll call it a night in a few minutes. It is 11 o'clock. This is the most optimistic hit rates I've seen. I'm also tempted to replay this off stream for next time, just so that I can go through and have characters that I lost, because I lost my Jagan to RNG nonsense just now, and that's not cool. So who next has the best hit rate? 86 is good. 85 is still pretty good. 65, 80. Shamshir actually is, yeah, not that great of a hit rate. Oh yeah, and she's still skill sealed. Alright, let's see. Oh man, you get a crit. Okay, so I crit nonsense back and was rewarded. Okay, well, that was a bit of a crapshoot, but I got through it. Definitely have to save in a different spot there. We'll take a... Actually, we won't. We'll just stop there. Thank you everyone for tuning in. Hope my playing was decently entertaining. I know I'm not normally much of a talker, so I can feel my voice getting a bit hoarse already by the end here. But if you enjoyed that, I guess leave me a comment or something, and we'll see. I'll see about trying to make this a bit more regular. This is definitely an interesting hack, and I'm excited to see what else it might throw at me. I'm already starting to regret playing on hard mode, but that's also part of the fun in its own right. So thanks everyone, and have a good night.